If you have been getting messages that it is a go time, an accelerated period of time for you, and you may still feel like stuff feels freaking way distant in the future, that is because these are the two cards that are working for you. And I am going to go further as to what is affecting you and what you could do to assist this process. So the thing to keep in mind that I always like to say, and if you don't follow me already on Substack, do so, Daring to Be Human. And what you're going to understand is no matter where you are in your life, no matter how much money you've made, if you've built your literal brand new dream home, if you've lived on acres of land, you've had chickens and $11 billion, guess what you're still going to do? Have a human experience. And so that means, what does that mean? You are always going to be open to be teachable, meaning you're here to learn. You're here to learn. And so some of you are going to be here to master a skill, and some of you are here to just help humanity through you being here, okay? And if you're here, you are one of the two. You're something, for sure. But you also, I think, where it feels like there could be having a little bit of a clog for some of you. Everyone is not an independent executor out, okay? So you are getting a yes, but if you're having, like I said, feels like something's feeling really far off and distant, or you keep getting these green light goes, like everything's opening, one, get really clear on paper. Get really clear on paper of like the next stages of like what you're desiring. Actually, you know what? I'm going to read this specific thing to you so you can hear specifically what they want to tell you. One of Forces. All right. Works out that I have a tab on it. All right. Receiving this card upright tells you that amazing opportunities abound at this time. You can increase or accelerate the experience by opening doors to the Akashic records. Your life force energy resonates with universal synchronicity now, so you can explore the records and receive exactly the information you need and the energy that can help. Engage in this pursuit with a conscious focus. Write your intentions and ask for inspiration. Meditate on the Akashic field and visualize your goals. The universe is ready and willing to align your heartfelt desires. Now is the time to make them happen. But guess what? You have to make sure you're clear and you're not getting in the way. Are you making right now? So you could be having energetically, truly, like call it astrology based, soul based, whatever. This window right now has opened. It's like the train has arrived at the station, but you're like, you know what? I'm going to keep eating this taco. I'm not leaving yet. And it's like, yeah, but the time, like the train is going, oh no, it'll be fine. I'm good. I'm going to just eat this taco. And then you get freaking distracted because you see like McDreamy walk in. You missed your fucking train. Okay. So like everything's not always in that window, or you think you know best. So what can happen? Your ego can get in the way. Oh, Danielle, I'm not egoic. If you're a human being, you have ego. So do I. Like you can't get away from that shit. Okay. So what I was saying before is if you've been trying to do a lot of things singularly by yourself, I'm feeling a bit of an urge here of how much of what you're trying to produce or create or call in is so much just thinking of yourself. Like to be able to literally, like I almost want to say, like what they're making me feel is almost like you received your golden Grammy to be like, I did this. I did this. If you saw that feeling, ooh, you got still some shedding, okay? A little bit to do because there's some inner sense of yourself that's feeling, it makes you feel invalidated. So it's a little bit of inner child going on, okay, with that. So it is communal. Again, I'm feeling you coming together with other people. Now, when I say this, for some of you, say you're in the pursuit of a hobby, a business or something. So maybe it could be a group, like you're coming together as a group. For some of you, that's been very much like you know best. It could be like getting a mentor, listening to the advice, but more importantly, if you're one that's like, oh, I took all these courses and I have certifications. Cool. Did you implement that shit? No, you didn't, because you wouldn't be watching this video right now if you did. So come together, all right? Some of this might suck when you hear it. That's why I'm trying to add humor to it, because it's not always the most magnificent thing. So yes, you've probably been getting green light goes, but it's probably not moving as fast as you want it to go, because the universe is asking you to make sure you're really clear on what's going on. Because this will feel like a very significant change in your life, which is why you also have with your nervous system, your energetic body is hesitant Why? It's fucking insecure as shit right now. You've never done this before. It's scared. It's scared. Your container needs to be able to hold this next version of your life that you have been working on for quite some time. That's why all these messages have come into you, okay? And you are needing to make sure what you are magnetizing is expansive, is aligned to the next versions of your life, the behaviors and the thoughts and the patterns that have been coming forward. You have to do something about. And when I say this, at no point realistically, oh, you have a rebirth card over here and I wasn't even using that one. I say this, you're a human being. Everything isn't going to be aced right out of the water. Expect to possibly have a few snafus along the way. And that perfection isn't really just like happening, okay? Nobody's saying that this is about perfection. You will always be a spiritual being having a human experience. If you are watching this video, okay? You are having that. There's no getting out of it. If somebody sells you that, they're fucking lying to you. Literally lying to you. That's not what you're here for, okay? Like when it's time for you to be like literally finished with, guess what? You won't be in this meat suit, okay? Your time will be up. So it's realizing, again, I see why they have that one over here. So they have in the world, not of the world. So this is allowing yourself to realize like nothing's happening to you. This is all happening for you. And sometimes our egos get butthurt because it had this specific thing in mind that it thought like you were going to be getting the speech and then you don't have anybody to thank because you've done it. You got to prove to people that you've done it. But the reality is we never really make it through this life without having the assistance of someone. Okay. And you're going to be like, no, Danielle, you don't understand. I haven't had anybody in my life. I've done this all by myself. Okay. You literally may have put yourself through school. You may have worked a job and work 6 of them. You may have done all these things. That's true. I guarantee you along the way, you have had conversations with people and you have situations that you as a person through those experiences, or you watch movies and read books. Okay. That is influencing the way that you choose, influencing the way that you desire. You choose at the end of the day because you are accountable for your life. That is true. Totally true. But it's still choices through the influences, through the possibilities of the distractions that are around you. And if you're watching a video like this, you've been distracted. You get bamboozled sometimes. Otherwise, you vibrationally wouldn't have been called to watch this video. Seriously. So, you are a fantastic, beautiful spark of the universe. This beautiful, enlightened soul. But you're here to learn. And you're here to experience. And so, there's some things that you still need to see. It's fine. It's not necessarily something horribly bad. It's kind of like fine tuning the little bits. Okay. Realizing like finish up the freaking tacos so you can get on the bus. Okay. Like finish up the loose ends. Allow yourself to do with what's necessary in that moment. Okay. And let me see what your last thing is. All right. Yeah. It's calling back your power. Okay. You've already been doing this, but you're calling back, you're tying up loose ends. That's what I want you to see this as. You're tying up loose ends. Bringing yourself back to your real truth. Again, what are you magnetizing? You want to magnetize the authenticity of your next version of yourself, but your mind might not know what that is yet. So if you sometimes lay things out on paper, you give it a minute and then you go back and read it, all of a sudden you're like, oops, didn't realize I was still doing that. Okay. Like you might not realize, like sometimes it's the smallest little things that you do sometimes. And then all of a sudden, like it changes something, and to be patient with it, like I've had one of my deep wounds was writing. Like I still absolutely royally suck. Like if you just have me without a spell check or a Google or something to be able to like, how do you spell this word? Fucking it's horrible. Like it's literally horrible. It's bad. It's bad. But guess what? I have a Substack account and I've been writing like all the time. And I've actually just today, like been kind of growing fastly today. I just started a couple weeks ago. I want to say fastly, that's not even a word, but secondly is like, I think I've had like 11, as of right now, like 11 subscribers just today, where I had like 11, over the course of 30 days kind of deal. So Is that a small, oh, that's so tiny? It means, well, to me, I'm excited because you know what? I had to actually get safe with myself recently to be able to think to get to this point. And then I really decided to kind of own my feelings of what daring to be human is. And I have my little alien. If you're on my email list, you probably see it too, of like, what is the deal with the alien and the heart? It's galactic love, meaning like, you know, sometimes you don't feel like you're of this world. Sometimes you don't always fit in with all the people in society, but we're not meant to. Like, we're not meant to fit in with everybody on society. And so why not like embrace the uniqueness of it? Like when you really, 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 really hone in on who you are, your magnetism is quite exceptional. And you've experienced this before. It's just, I think you worry. You do. It worries because like it pulls up some stuff from the back end, but you don't have any more forgiveness to do right now on the topic. You already did the shit. So it's not about like this. You're getting you're getting honest with yourself to just realize that it's right there. You've already been doing it. You don't have to go through some kind of course or all the stuff. You might need something to help you see it. And then when you see it, and it could possibly be through this video, that you're going to be like, oh, or like I said, go break out a notebook and some paper, however you prefer to journal, process things, and then go reread it after you're done or listen to it when you're finished. I guarantee you're going to have some insight. And then that's what's going to allow you. It's going to feel like something new. That's when that thing moves forward. So they did in the book. It said like, go listen to, go do some Akashic. There's on YouTube here where you're at right now watching this more than likely. Go Google. I mean, some of them crap. I would do maybe a guided one possibly, because that person generally is a meditative person instead of somebody just trying to make YouTube money and they just buy stock audio and meditation sounds. So find one possibly that's guided and see if it takes you on an experience and see what you feel, or just do one with yourself and just close your eyes and then do some verbal cues of allowing yourself to feel safe in your body, allowing yourself to go further, feeling yourself being grounded and taking yourself more on an expansive quest, just so you can maybe see some things that you've overlooked. It's getting fresh eyes. It's not being critical. We're not judging anything. You haven't done anything wrong. It's fresh eyes. Hey, do you mind looking this over real quick and note, like, I don't think I have any spelling errors, but could you just check this over? Hey, do you mind look at this painting? What do you think? Is anything off on it? Fresh eyes. That's all. Fresh eyes. So do a meditation to allow yourself to have fresh eyes. That's all that it is. Open yourself up to be expansive to it. And then this will really start feeling like it's coming instead of feeling slow and distant. You're going to notice it's really going to start progressing forward and come in.